Daddy first came to me, I had represented his father in an accident case some years before. And I was acquainted with the family in a casual way. I remember him now. As he walked through my doorway, his eyes were like a tunnel. At first I thought he had committed a crime, but soon I saw it's just a passion that had moved into his body like a stranger. I don't quite understand what I can do for you. It's the question of law somewhere.
So I'm asking.
Because there's nothing legal about a girl falling in love with an immigrant.
Yeah? Well, what if the only reason is to get his papers?
You don't know that.
I can see it in his eyes. He's laughing at her and he's laughing at me.
Only a lawyer, Eddie. I could only feel he must prove that. Understand me? Could you prove that?
I know what's in his mind, Mr. Alfieri.
Eddie, even if you could prove that.
Listen. Will you listen to me a minute? My father always said he was a smart man. Now will you listen?
I'm only a lawyer, Eddie.
Please, just listen a minute. I'm talking about the law. Let me explain what I mean. A man, when he enters the country, illegal, don't it stand to reason he's going to take every penny and put it in the sock? Because he doesn't know from one day to another, right?
All right.
He's spending. Records he buys. Shoes. Jackets. The guy ain't worried. The guy is here. So it must be. He's got it all laid out in his mind already. He's staying, right?
Well, what about
I'm talking to you confidentially, huh?
it? Certainly.
I mean, don't go nowhere else but here. Because I don't like to say this about anybody. Even my wife didn't exactly say this.
What is it?
Stop, Harry, the guy ain't right.
What do you mean?
I mean, he ain't right.
I don't get it.
Should get a look at him.
Not that I know of, no.
He's blonde, like platinum. You know what I mean?
No.
I mean, if you were to close the paper fast, you could blow him over.
That doesn't mean...
Now wait a minute, I'm telling you something. He sings, see? Which is, I mean, it's all right. Sometimes he hits a note, see? High. You know what I mean?
Well, that's a tenor, Eddie.
I know a tenor, Mr. Alfieri. That ain't no tenor. I mean, if you were to come in the house and you didn't know who was singing, you wouldn't be looking for him. You'd be looking for her.
Yes, but that's not...
Now, wait a minute. I'm trying to bring up my thoughts here. A couple of nights ago, my niece brings out a dress, which is too small for her, because she shot up like a light last year. And he lays it on the table. He cuts it up. 1, 2, 3. He makes a new dress. I mean, he was so sweet there. Like an angel. You could kiss him, he was so sweet.
Now look at it.
Now, wait a minute. Mr. Alfieri, they're laughing at him on the piers. I'm ashamed. You know what they're calling him? Paper doll, they're calling him. Blondie now. His brother thinks it's because he's got a sense of humor. See, what he's got, but it ain't why they're laughing. Which they're not going to come out with it, because they know he's my relative. Which they got to see me if they make a crack, you know? But I know why they're laughing. When I think of him laying his hands on her, I mean, it's eating me out, Mr. Alfieri. Because I struggled for that girl. And now he comes in my house and...
Eddie, look. I have my own children. I understand you. But the Lord is very specific. The Lord is not.
You mean to tell me, even if he's a punk, if he's...
You have no recourse in the law, Eddie.
Yeah, but even if he ain't right, you mean to tell me...
There's nothing you can do, Eddie. Believe me.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. There's only one legal question here.
What?
The manner in which they entered the country. But I don't think you want to do anything about that, would you?
You mean...
Well, they entered illegally.
Oh, Jesus, no. I wouldn't be doing nothing about that. I mean,
All right now, let me talk, Mary.
Mr. Alfieri, I can't believe what you're telling me. There must be some kind of law in which...
Eddie, I want you to listen to me, okay? You know, sometimes God mixes up people. We all love somebody. The wife, the kids. Every man's got somebody that he loves. But sometimes, you know, there's too much. There's too much. And it goes where it mustn't. A man works hard, brings up a child, a niece, sometimes even a daughter. But he never realizes that through the years, there's too much love for the daughter. There's too much love for the niece. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
What are you saying? I shouldn't look out for her good?
Yes, but these things have to end, Eddie. The child has to grow up and go away. And a man has to learn to forget, because after all, Eddie, what other way can it end? Let her go. That's my advice. You did your job. Now wish her luck. Wish her luck and let her go. Because there's no law, Eddie. Make up your mind to it. The law is not interested in this.
But even if he's a punk, if he's...
There's nothing you can do.
All right then. Thanks. Thanks very much.
What are you going to do?
What can I do? I'm a patsy. What can a patsy do? I worked like a dog 20 years. So a punk could out here. So that's what I've done. I mean, in the worst of times, in the worst, when there wasn't a ship coming in the harbor, I didn't stand around looking for relief. I hustled. When there were empty piers in Brooklyn, I went to Hoboken, Staten Island, West Side, Jersey, all over, because I made a promise. I took out of my own mouth to give to her. I took out of my wife's mouth. I walked plenty of days hungry in this city. And now I gotta sit in my own house and stare at a son of a bitch punk like that, which came out of nowhere. I gave him my house to sleep. I take the blankets off my bedroom, and he comes and puts his dirty, filthy hands on it like a goddamn...
Eddie, she's a woman now.
He's stealing from me!
She wants to get married. She can't marry you, can she?
Marry me? What are you talking about? I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I gave you my advice. That's it.
All right then. It's just eating me out.
I know. Put it out of your mind, right? Can you do that?
I'll see you around.
The times when you want to spread an alarm but nothing had happened. I knew it then and there. I could have finished the whole story that afternoon. It wasn't though there was some mystery to unravel. I could see every step coming. Step after step, like this dark figure walking down a hall toward a certain door. I knew where he was heading for. And I knew where he was going to end. And I sat here many afternoons asking myself, why? Being an intelligent man, I was so powerless to stop it. I even went to a certain old lady in the neighborhood, a wise old woman. I told her, and she only nodded and said, pray for him. So I waited here.
they went?
Where?
They went to Africa once on a fishing boat. It's true, Eddie.
I wouldn't say nothing,
And I was never even in Staten Island.
and you didn't miss nothing. So how long will it take it, Marco? To get to Africa?
Oh, 2 days. We go all over.
Once we went to Yugoslavia,
They pay a ride on them boats?
If they catch fish, they pay all right.
the family boats though, and no one in our family owned one, so we only worked when one of the families was sick.
What I don't understand, Marco, is you got a whole ocean full of fish, and you're starving.
They gotta have boats. Yes. You need money.
Yeah, but can they just like fish them down at the beach? Like you see them down at Coney Island?
Sardines.
Sure. How are they gonna catch sardines on a hook?
Well, I didn't know they were sardines. They're sardines.
Yeah, they follow them all over the ocean, Africa, Yugoslavia.
It's funny, you know. You never noticed sardines swimming around in the ocean?
I know. It's like oranges and lemons on a tree. You ever think of oranges and lemons on a tree?
Yeah, I know. Funny. I heard that they paint the oranges to make them look orange.
Pink.
Yeah, I heard that they grow like green.
No, the oranges in Italy are orange.
Lemons are green.
I know lemons are green, for Christ's sake. You see them in the store, sometimes they're green. I said the oranges they paint. I didn't say nothing about lemons.
Your wife getting the money all right, Marco?
Yes, she's bought medicine for my boy.
Oh, that's wonderful. You feel better, hey?
Yes, but I know.
I just hope you're not like some of these guys out here. Still 25 years, never getting enough to go back twice.
I know. Their families in our town. The children never see their father. They never come home. But I will go home. Well, 5 years, I think.
She nice, I bet. Pretty?
No, but she understands.
He's got a clever wife.
I bet you there's plenty of surprises when you get back home.
Surprises.
Well, you know, they counted kids. There's a couple extra when they left.
No, very few surprises. The women wait, Eddie.
It's more strict in our town. It's not so free.
Ain't so free here either, Rodolfo. What you think? I seen greenhorns get in trouble that way sometime. They think just 'cause a girl don't go around with a shawl over her head, that she ain't strict. The girl don't have to wear a black dress to be strict. You know what I mean?
Well, I always had respect.
I know. But in your town, you wouldn't just grab some girl without permission. It ain't that much different here, Marco.
Yes.
Well, Eddie, he didn't exactly drag off now, did he?
Yeah, I've seen some guys get the wrong idea sometimes. I mean, it may be more free here, but it's just as strict.
I have respect for her. I don't do anything wrong.
Look, kid, I ain't no father. I'm only her uncle.
And be an uncle. I mean,
Beatrice, if he does wrong, you must tell him. But I don't understand. What does he do wrong?
Well, until he came, she was now on the street 12 o'clock at night.
You come home early now, Rodolfo.
well, you said they movie until late.
Yeah.
Well, tell him, honey. The movie ended late.
Look, I'm just saying. You think she always stayed out that late?
You come home early.
Right, sure, but I can't stay in the house all the time.
Look, I ain't only talking about her. The more you run around like that, the more chances you're taking. I mean, suppose he gets hit by a car. Where's his papers? Who is he? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but who's in the daytime? It's the same chance in the daytime.
Yeah, but you don't have to go looking for it, Beatrice. If he came here to work, then he could work. But if he came here for a good time, then he could fool around. But I understood, Marco. that you came here to make a living for your family.
I beg your pardon, Eddie.
At least, that's what I understood to begin with.
Yes, that's why we came here.
That's all I'm asking.
You want to dance, Rodolfo?
No, I'm tired.
Come on, dance, Rodolfo. Go on. Ah, come on. We got a beautiful cut set, these guys. Come.
That new record.
No, it's the same one. We bought it the other day. I only bought 3 records. Must be nice to go all over and there's the little fishing boats. See all these oaken trees. I like that myself.
Yeah?
But the women don't go along, I bet. No, it's all hard work for the women. When you got like a regular kitchen and everything.
Yes, especially when Rodolfo comes along. Everybody gets fat.
Oh, he cooks?
Sure, he cooks. Rice, fish, pasta, he cooks anything, really.
He cooks too. He sings. He cooks.
Well, it's good. You could always make a living.
It's wonderful. He sings. He cooks. He can make dresses.
They get some high catering guys, all the big chefs and all the big hotel men. You read about them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I mean,
He's lucky. Believe me. That's why the waterfront ain't no place for him. You see, I can't sing. I can't cook. I can't make dresses. So, I'm on the waterfront. But, if I could sing, if I could cook, if I could make dresses, I wouldn't be on the waterfront. I'd be in, say, a dress store. What do you say, Marco? How about we go to the bouts next Saturday night? You never seen them fight, did you?
Only in movie pictures, Eddie.
I'll treat you. What do you say, Danish? You want to come along? I'll buy the tickets.
Sure, I'd like to go.
I'll get some coffee, all right?
Go ahead. Make some. Make it nice and strong. Just you wait, Marco. You'll see some real fights here. You ever do any boxing?
No.
Bet you done some, eh?
No.
Well, come on then. I'll teach you.
What's he gonna learn that for?
You never know. One of these days, somebody's liable to step on his foot or something. Come on, Rodolfo. I'll show you a couple of passes.
Go on, Rodolfo. He's a very good boxer. He could teach you.
Okay, I don't know how
Just put your hands up like this. That's good. That's very good. Now keep your left up because you lead with the left. Like this. All right. Now I'm going to hit you. It's a block, you see. All right. Now come with me. Come on.
I don't want to hit you, Eddie.
Don't pity me. Throw it. Come on, I'll show you how to block it.
It's very good.
Come on, the jaw, right here.
What are they doing? He's teaching them. He's very good.
Atta boy. All right, now I'm going to hit you, see? He's terrific. Look at him go. All right, now watch out. Here I come, Danish.
Hey!
Why? Why, dude? I didn't hurt you. Did I hurt you, kid?
No, I'm fine. I was just surprised.
Eddie, that's enough now. You did very good, though.
He could be very good, Marco. I'll teach him again. Gee, that's harder than I thought. It's down an angle, see.
No, from here.
If you'd like to make your way to the lab, there's some nice drinks and cakes for everyone, made by me and Jessica. It's all free, but if you feel like donating, there's places to do that. Enjoy.